You know, I knew that I was very liked next door and everything, and people really appreciated me and everything. But for them to go out their way to find a way to get me back was so special that I can't just do nothing but reward them. I appreciate that they appreciated what I've done over the years for this community. But that's just who I am. That's the kind of heart I am. You know, I'm the kind of person, I don't need to be in the spotlight or be big. I'm just the type of person that is really happy. And right now, this is the happiest I've ever been in my life. I tell you what really gets me, and this is the most important of this whole thing. I was away from here for 42 days. And here it is, a new beginning in front of an old in front of an old building, and I'm still parking my car in the same spot. And I'm still coming at the same time. But the only thing that has changed is that I moved 25 feet away from the building that I used to work at. So what do you think about that? Oh, well, the last day was very emotional for me. You know, it was really hard to say goodbye to this community that had really supported me over the years. I really got emotional. I really broke down at the end. Especially on my way out. You know, I turned around and looked at the building about 4 or 5 times before I even crossed the street. In the middle of the street. I was very emotional, and my boss was standing in the window telling me that everything's going to be all right. Well, I guess he was right, because everything is all right now. And Jan, you know, she's on the top board of this North District board meeting, and, you know, she came over one day and told me, she said, I'm going to find a way to get you back in the lower district. I'm going to find a way to get you back in our district. And about 3 or 4 days later is when I got a call from Miliki and said that it was brought to their attention that, you know, I might be interested in cooking breakfast and lunch at their restaurant. At first I said, huh? You know, but it all worked itself out. They had the whole kitchen set up for me in 3 days. They really got the ball rolling. Yeah, this is the lady who all made it happen, along with the community.
Along with Ishmael.
And Ishmael, the bio, you know.
We're all team workers. Good marriage.
Yeah.
We opened, what, 5 years ago, West African, you know, that was our main, you know, thing, West African food. Trying to keep it very authentic. And me, I'm Bio Regbe, Ishmael, and then my mom. And, you know, that's kind of like our, you know, the main people around. And we've recently been doing breakfast and lunches, and, you know, a good thing for us and for the community. And when the Full House closed, it was kind of opportunity to kind of, you know, to bring him along and kind of help us grow our business, and as well as, you know, help him to kind of establish himself. And we've taken advantage, he's taken advantage of it, so, you know, it's kind of been a good marriage for us. And it wasn't like we just kind of, you know, started fresh, kind of, I think everything kind of went so smoothly because we've all known each other really, you know, and we all have experience in this community and in this business, so it kind of just happened very, you know, kind of seamlessly for us. We've all been in Oakland forever. I mean, I was born and raised over there, like the Maxwell Park area, and in Laurel. I think actually my mother used to run a real estate business in this exact same building, so we just kind of took the building and just converted it, you know. But yeah, we've been in this exact location for over at least 10 years now. I mean, I've always known actually a lot of people in this community to begin with, from being born and raised in Oakland. So it helps that, you know, now that you have like a restaurant where you still kind of can bring in the community and bring everybody together, you know. Man,
this is,
he's a guy on camera, that's what I'm saying.
No. Let him have his moment. This is great. This is great. Every time I think about how the grand opening was, I stepped out of the back of the kitchen to look out front, and all I seen was the customers hugging each other, glad to see each other. And it was all because that they put what Full House took out, they brought it back to their community. So you have to just owe it all to the Lord. This was good. A lot of people, you know, like they couldn't believe it. You know, I had yesterday was my really touchingest day I had. It was a group of ladies, 6 of them, and the youngest was 89. Saying that, oh, we found you, we knew you couldn't get away from us. And these ladies sat down and they ate I mean, you know, they don't just come in and eat a piece of toast and eggs. They had French toast, pancakes, oatmeal with fruit bowl. And when I came out to give a hug before they left, every plate was clean. The youngest is 89 and the oldest is 99. So they all in there, 91, 92, 93, and they all come in and they all in good health. So I got a little emotional yesterday when I seen them, because they was my heart. And they had me an apron made that said King of the Grill, and they bought it to me for my 50th birthday a couple of years ago. And it was so amazing how when they came in, because they always, you know, make a grand entrance when they come. They'll holler to go, we here. One of them hang the cane up or something like that. So, you know, yeah, it's a really beautiful group. I wish you could have seen them yesterday. You would have seen what I'm talking about. Yeah, but you know, like I say, this community is just it's the best. Every morning I get out, I look at Full House, and then I look at where I'm going. It's amazing. It's amazing. I never thought that one door would close and the next one would open up 25 feet away. And I still am not over that right now. You know, when I wake up in the morning and realize I'm taking the same exit, I'm taking the same turn, I'm coming to the same park. Only thing I'm doing is going into a different building. And I'm right back in the community that I've loved for years. So I think that's real good.